Have you ever had a feeling that something just isn't right but you can't quite put your finger on it? Or perhaps you've experienced a sudden rush of clarity that led you to make a life-changing decision. Well, what if I told you that you have the power to tap into that inner knowing at any time? That's right. Today we're going to be talking about the power of your intuition and how it can help you tell if you're on the right path. In this video, we'll be discussing how to tune into your inner voice, recognize intuitive signals, and take action on your gut feelings. By the end of this video, you'll have a better understanding of how to trust the power of your intuition and make it work for you. So, let's dive in. Before we can tap into the power of our intuition, we must first learn to listen to our inner voice. The voice is the quiet, subtle nudging that guides us toward what feels right, even when our logical mind tells us otherwise. It's the gut feeling that warns us when something isn't quite right or the sudden spark of inspiration that leads us to take action. But how do we tune into this inner voice? Well, the first step is to create space for it to be heard. We live in a world that's constantly bombarding us with external stimuli, from social media to work emails to family obligations. It's no wonder that we often feel disconnected from ourselves and our intuition. So, how can we quiet the mind and focus on our inner voice? Here are a few tips to get you started. Take a few minutes each day to sit in silence and simply breathe. Disconnect from technology and spend time in nature. Engage in activities that bring you joy and help you relax, such as reading a book or taking a warm bath. Keep a journal to record your thoughts and feelings and reflect on any patterns that emerge. By creating space for our inner voice, we can begin to tune into it and trust it as a source of guidance. So, take some time for yourself today and see what your inner voice has to say. You might be surprised at what you discover. Now, let's dive into how to recognize the signals that our intuition is sending us. Intuitive signals can come in many forms, such as physical sensations, emotional feelings, and mental images. When we learn to recognize these signals, we can begin to trust our intuition and make decisions with more confidence. So, what are some common signs that your intuition is guiding you? Let's take a look. A feeling of just knowing without any logical explanation. A sudden change in mood or emotion. Goosebumps or a tingling sensation. A gut feeling or physical sensation in the stomach. Repeated thoughts or images that come to mind. Dreams or intuitive messages in meditation. It's important to remember that everyone experiences intuitive signals differently. The key is to pay attention to what feels right for you and to trust your own unique experience. So, take some time to reflect on your own experiences. Have you ever had a feeling that something wasn't quite right or experienced a sudden rush of clarity? These could be signs that your intuition is at work. Be mindful, not everything you perceive as an impulse or inner voice serves your well-being. The healthy voice of your intuition is usually calm and unruffled. For example, you may feel a strong inner urge for sweets or other things. This is usually not your healthy intuition. That's why it's important when you decide to follow your intuition to pay close attention afterward to how it affects you and your body in order to recognize whether it was a healthy, holistic impulse or not. Moreover, it can be important to practice patience before you make a final judgment on whether following your intuition was the right path. For instance, the feeling of taking a different route home than usual may initially seem senseless until much later when you find out that your usual route was unexpectedly closed. Or you might pass by a store on your alternative route where you needed to pick something up but had completely forgotten about it. Now, let's move on to taking action and trusting our gut feelings. Trusting your intuition can be a powerful tool for making decisions in all areas of life, from relationships to career choices. But it's not always easy to act on our intuition, especially when we're faced with doubt or fear. So, what can we do to overcome these doubts and trust our gut feelings? Here are some actionable steps to help integrate intuition into your decision-making process. Tune into your body. Pay attention to physical sensations in your body when making decisions. Does a certain choice feel light or heavy? Do you feel tense or relaxed? Our bodies often give us signals that can help guide our decision-making process, so take the time to listen to them. Practice mindfulness. Take time to quiet your mind and listen to your inner voice. This could be through meditation, journaling, or simply taking a walk in nature. When we quiet the noise of the outside world, we can better tune into our inner voice and intuition. Start small. Practice acting on your intuition in small ways, such as choosing what to wear or what to eat for dinner. This can help build confidence in your intuition over time. As you become more comfortable with acting on your intuition in small ways, you can gradually work up to bigger decisions. Reflect on past experiences. Think back to times when you followed your intuition and how it turned out. This can help build trust in your own inner wisdom. Reflecting on past experiences can help you recognize the value and accuracy of your intuition, making it easier to trust it in the present. Overcome your fears and doubts. Doubts and fears can hold us back from trusting our intuition. It's important to recognize when we're experiencing these emotions and work to overcome them. This might involve talking to a trusted friend or mentor, journaling about your fears and doubts, or practicing self-compassion. Be patient and kind to yourself. Trusting your intuition is a process that takes time and practice. It's normal to feel doubt or uncertainty, but by taking small steps and listening to our inner voice, we can learn to trust ourselves more fully. Be patient and kind to yourself as you work to integrate intuition into your decision-making process. So, the next time you're faced with a decision, take a moment to tune into your intuition and trust your gut feelings. You might be surprised at the wisdom that lies within. If you want to learn more about harnessing the power of your instincts, we highly recommend the book Practical Intuition: How to Harness the Power of Your Instinct and Make It Work for You by Laura Day. It's a great resource for anyone looking to strengthen their intuition. And if you're interested in more personal growth and transformation, check out our video, Journaling: Life-Changing Tips for Beginners. Start your transformation today. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on our next video here on the Tree of Life channel.